Hello, everybody. My name is Jake. Follow us along here on our DIY in-ground pool kit we bought from uh, Pool Warehouse. This is a time-lapse video of the first few steps. Obviously, we're unloading here, um, unloading the freight. They are not very helpful. Even if they have a lift gate, I can tell you it's not going to be enough. So make sure you rent something, get some forks or a tractor that's strong enough to get those pallets off. The tractor I had that you just saw there is not big enough. So we had to unload by hand a lot of it, but next step was, as you saw there, was laying out the dig site. I did hire an excavator. Uh, it ran me about a little over $3,000 in my area here in Indiana, and to me that was worth it. You take renting a backhoe for 2 3 days. I mean, if you're planning for rain too, I mean, even a week, you're going to be close to half that just in the rental, and then also not necessarily having the experience. And then it's really nice having somebody um, who can get you to grade and have very minimal digging when it's time to put the pool walls up. This guy did a really good job here. The quote did not include moving the dirt off site, so you'll see later where I end up renting a bobcat and moving that huge pile of dirt. Bobcat rental for the weekend was like 260 bucks, so still money ahead there. I have a pretty big lot. It goes into a woods, so I eventually just we'll use this dirt for landscaping projects or give it away. We've already had several people come in with trucks and trailers, and I've already loaded them up with some of this dirt. So don't underestimate the amount of dirt you're gonna have here. And uh, it was this project has been pretty fun for our family. You can see we got the neighbor kids and our kids in here helping out, doing what they can. Everybody's real excited to get this pool in the ground and really start enjoying the benefits here. But one thing I will say is make sure you inspect your bill of lading on that freight. Take everything apart, check every piece, count every piece, because we had 3 damaged panels, we had damaged stairs, we had missing turnbuckles, we had half bags of sand that they send you, my nuts and bolts, that whole kit was scattered all over this tractor trailer. So I just want to really emphasize that the inspection of your freight when it comes is no joke. You really need to take a look at that. And I will say that Pool Warehouse, on the other hand, is was phenomenal. Good customer service. Oh, don't worry about it, sir. We'll replace all that stuff. And the only downside is yeah, you get to this point, and now I've got 3 panels and stairs that I'm waiting on. So it's an extra 10 days out, and then all the damaged product, they don't come and get it, so then you're on the hook for replacing or scrapping it out or trashing it, or renting a dumpster. So that I wasn't too happy about, but you know that was on the freight company. You could tell it was fork truck damage. um, so here taking more advantage of using my own tractor. My son's driving it and helping me haul off dirt. um, moving in here to the pool layout, the pool wall layout. So just kind of getting things um, spread out according to my dig sheet. So your dig sheet will have all of this information on it, which panel goes where. You just kind of follow it, lay them out like you see here in the video. Um, very easy. The only thing I would say is those 6 foot panels there. You can see those are a little heavier on the heavier side, but everything else is pretty much doable on your own. So what I'm doing here before I go ahead and I start really connecting these panels is just doing one more check on my string line, my measurements, because you can get this thing all together and then do your cross measurements per square and find out that you are out of square, and so then you would actually have to shift your pool one way or the other. So some people don't put. I've watched videos. Some people don't put the turnbuckles and the braces on the back as they're going. I started doing that, but my panels would not stay level. They were wobbly, so it's hard to get an accurate idea of where you're at as far as are you straight and are you level. Because another thing I noticed as I was going down, without putting the braces on, I had noticed that the neck panel would be, not straight, and then it just got worse and worse as you went down the line. So it was a lot better for me to go ahead and start putting the braces on. And the dig sheet actually has your cross measurements per square on it. So what I do here, as soon as I get this wall built, I have enough of the opposite wall built for the point of references on that dig sheet where I can go ahead and I can take my measurement and make sure that I'm square this way. Now, that doesn't mean I don't need to square it up the opposite way, but what I plan to do is I'm going to get this L shape that you see here. I'm going to get it nice and solid, and get the stake in the ground. And you'll see here, like I said, in just a minute, where I'm going to square up that side. And lucky for me, it was perfectly square according to the measurements so far. So um, my thoughts are, as long as I keep using my string line the way I've got it laid out, because I squared my string line already, so everything else should fall into line or fall in line here. So that's one other thing I would say I'd recommend is once you get your string line out, make sure you square it first. You'll know your bottom is good and square, and then you can just level your panels vertically all the way around the rest of the way. Um, so again, according to your dig sheet, it just depends on how many return jets you have, where your skimmer is, where your stairs are. Will be determining how you lay these pool panels out. But like I said, it's not like a whole lot of guessing. It's really just making sure that you're following that dig sheet. What you see me doing there is my excavator was a little shy on the 2 foot over dig, so I had to actually dig out because I got the concrete dead man locking plates. I would recommend those, especially depending on the type of soil you have. You can kind of see them there. They're on the ends of them. They just look like U-shaped metal, and you fasten them to those little brackets, and that just gives the concrete something else to go around whenever you're pouring that concrete collar around the bottom. So, um, still, even though I had to do some digging, totally worth hiring an excavator because it was very minimal, and it's not something I would change. Now, if you have digging experience and you have a laser level and you know how to use a plumb bob and all that kind of stuff, I would say, yeah, go ahead and try it. Uh, Dig your own pool. But for me, even though I did have a little bit of that experience earlier, much earlier in life, I didn't trust myself enough to get the dirt to grade as well as I wanted it. So that's why I hired that out. So I will continue posting videos with updates, and I will try to explain more in detail how this process has went for me. Thanks for watching.